Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bucknuts One-on-One, here with a very special guest today in 2015 tight end Chris Clark out of Avon Old Farms in Connecticut. Chris, thanks for coming on today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, before we get into what everyone wants to know, what's going on with your recruiting and everything like that, why don't you give us a little background? I know you're at Old Farms right now, but I believe you started your high school career at Don Bosco in New Jersey. That's right?
Yeah, and I came over Avon Old Farms my sophomore year.
And what made you make that move? Was it an opportunity?
Honestly, it was kind of just like maturity. I kind of needed a change of scenery, and I thought kind of getting away from home would be the best thing for me. And, it's worked out really well. Avon Old Farms is a great place for me. So, I'm really happy with the decision I made.
That's good to hear, and it seems like things are going well for you on the football field as well and on the recruiting trail. Tell everyone, what's your current height and weight right now?
I'm like 6'6", 247. I've had to be exact.
247.
Yeah, 247.
Yeah, that's NFL-sized tight end for us right there. And have you run the 40 recently?
I'm trying to think. I ran it a couple months ago, and I got clocked like a 4.7 flat.
That's not bad. That's only going to improve once you get into a college strength and conditioning program and go through, just your natural growth, maturation, and things like that. So that's pretty good right now. So, it seems like, you're a really popular guy, not only on the Ohio State 24/7 site, Bucknuts, but also kind of across the country as you're almost getting an offer a day. Tell everyone, how many offers do you have right now, and what's currently going on with your recruiting process?
Yeah, I currently have 22 offers, and, it's definitely gotten crazy over the last couple months. Since December, it's really blown up, and I've gotten some really big-time schools. So, I'm taking it in stride. It's a really exciting time in my life, and I'm just enjoying it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be crazy. I know there's been head coaches such as Mark Richt and Urban Meyer coming to your school, and some of the nation's top assistants from, some of the best programs in the country. What has that experience been like, not only for you, but for your teammates, your program at Old Farms, and everything like that? I have to imagine it's kind of been a whirlwind.
Yeah, it definitely has. It's really awesome just because those types of coaches in Big Ten football colleges, they're not really around my school very much. So, a chance for the kids to see Urban Meyer on campus is kind of a really cool thing because you're so used to seeing him on TV. Same with Coach Rick. So, it definitely is just exciting for everyone at my school, and definitely including me.
I know when you first started, kind of getting those offers in, you might have mentioned Ohio State was, maybe a slight leader, and Georgia was right up there as well. But you recently went down to Athens and saw Georgia for the first time. And, I believe I heard right after that you kind of said that Georgia was your leader. Is that still the case?
More the fact that, Georgia was, kind of my first big unofficial visit. So they kind of, set the bar in terms of what I'm looking for when I go check out the other places. So, honestly, it's just a school I have really high interest in. Same with Ohio State. The schools that I'm going to visit are the schools that, I have a high interest in. So, I guess I was a little premature saying which school is kind of my favorite, it's just kind of, you should look at it like all the schools that I'm going to take my time to check out, those are all the schools I really, really like.
Obviously, like any recruit going through this process, you're kind of new to this, and just, being able to go to each of those schools and seeing which one feels the most comfortable and things like that will just, come as this process continues. But as it comes for Georgia, tell us a little bit what you liked about that visit. Obviously, it went really well. I've been down there. It's a great place to visit. Tell us what you like about the Bulldogs program and everything about Athens.
There's not much not to like. The coaches are great guys. You got to hang out a lot with Coach Lilly because the tennis coach, he's an awesome guy. My dad and my sister really enjoyed spending time with him as well. Let's talk football, which was awesome. And a lot of the time it was just about life, which was also awesome. Just kind of taking our minds off football, which is always good sometimes. Because football is obviously just a obsessive part of my life. But, he was an awesome guy. The facilities was awesome. Campus, the college town of Athens, there's not many places like it. It's an awesome place. And, Coach Rick is one of the few head coaches in college football that it's just like you can't really find many things not to like about him. He's just a great guy. Got to spend a lot of time with him, which was awesome. Because when he came out to my school, I really couldn't talk with him because the rules in terms of NCAA. So it was really good to kind of just chat with him, get to know him more, talk about our families, which was good. And It just was the kids I met on the team, like Keith Marshall, I met a tight end, Jordan Davis. They just seemed like the type of kids that I'd like to, play with. Just the type of kids they recruit at Georgia are just good players and good people. So.
Absolutely. Now, Ohio State's another school that you mentioned pretty high on your list. I believe you're going to visit on March 21st. Is that visit still on?
Yeah, definitely.
And Coach Meyer and Coach Hinton have been the two recruiting you, right?
Yeah. Yep, both of them, Coach Hinton.
Cool. So far, obviously, you don't have, too much to judge Ohio State on. You've never been there, but you do have a little bit of a relationship with those two coaches. What do you like about the Buckeyes that has put them so high on your list?
Coach Hinton's just a really passionate coach. I just can relate to him in many ways because the way I play the game of football, I play with a lot of passion. I'm a competitive kid in the field. I get pumped up after I make a big play, and Coach Hinton seems like the coach that can get me fired up. So, I like him a lot. And Coach Meyer, just his background with the tight end. Recently at Ohio State, the past 2 seasons like that, the tight end hasn't been a huge vocal part of the offense, but, he says that that's changing. They have a great tight end now, Jeff Hermeyer, who's a really athletic guy that you can see he can do a lot of different things with, and he says that's only just going to keep evolving in the offense for the tight end position. And, Coach Meyer just has history with tight ends at Florida, what he did with Aaron Hernandez in terms of just moving around in so many different ways. It's definitely intriguing. And, it's just a big-time program. So, of course, I'd be interested in Ohio State.
When you go out there for your visit, obviously seeing the campus and everything like that is going to be a priority for you. But kind of like what are the things you're going to be looking at when you get out to Columbus to make sure that you see and kind of sit there and weigh when you think about your college choice?
I think it's just really important for me to get an opportunity to kind of meet the players and see what they're about because, you focus on the coaches to a point, but, I don't think Coach Meyer is going anywhere anytime soon, but, you see nowadays in college football, a lot of the coaches are moving around, so, you can build good relationships with them, but, they might not be at that school as long as you think, so, it's really important to build a relationship with the players at Ohio State just because those are the type of guys, those are the guys you're going to spend most of your time with, so, it's important to see how you fit with them. And, just in terms of the overall university, could you see yourself going and spending 3 or 4 years, in a football, if you got hurt and you couldn't have an opportunity to play anymore, would you enjoy your time at the school as a student? So, that's kind of going to be what I'm looking for, seeing if I kind of feel at home at Ohio State. Of course, I'm going to like to see the facilities, the academic support, but, I just want to see if I get that feeling, if it's a place for me.
You mentioned academics. Do you know what you want to study in college yet, or are you kind of still figuring it out?
No, honestly, not really. I'm just trying to go to these schools and trying to figure out what they have to offer in terms of where they stand in each, what I'd major in, where they stand nationally and stuff. So just trying to figure that out.
So Ohio State, Georgia, those are 2 schools. I know there's a couple other schools that you're thinking about visiting this spring. What are other schools that are really on your list?
Well, it's Georgia, Ohio State, Tennessee, North Carolina, Michigan, and those are the ones right now that I'm really going to get out and try to visit, and I'm going to see if I can get out to Miami. But UNC, Michigan, Ohio State, and Georgia and Tennessee, those are the ones that are definitely going to happen.
And talking about Michigan, obviously a lot of fans listening to this from Ohio State don't love to hear that, but you kind of caused a little bit of an uproar both on the Michigan board, the Ohio State board, kind of across the country when you tweeted out that you had a Michigan offer, and I think you used a hashtag dream offer or something along those lines. I wanted to give you a chance to explain that. Is Michigan your dream offer, or was it kind of, just another big school to add to the list?
It was one of those things where it was there's a bunch of schools, not a bunch, a couple schools that I would say a dream offer. You know what I mean? Michigan's not just one school. It's that's my dream offer. Ohio State was a dream offer. Georgia was a dream offer. Tennessee, Michigan, all those big time schools you see when you're growing up. That was taken out of context a little bit. It definitely Michigan's not the one dream offer that I've gotten so far in this process. But of course, Michigan's an awesome school. It has great history within the legacy of Michigan college football is incredible. Ann Arbor Stadium. There's not many stadiums like in college football. The passion for the fans they have for the team is it's crazy. And I definitely have a high interest in Michigan as well as all the others I named.
Definitely. I just wanted to give you a chance to clear that air a little bit. I kind of but it obviously some people are interested in hearing more about that. As far as those visits, do you have any of those other visits set, or are you still kind of trying to figure that out?
They're basically going to happen during March break, I'm pretty sure, which for me is from the 6th to the 28th. So, I mean, when I go to visit Ohio State on the 21st, I think the next day I'm going to check out Michigan, which is going to be a Sunday, I think. And maybe it will be the 22nd of March, but that's not set in stone, so I can't say that's the exact date. I mean, it might be a different time, but it makes sense when I'm at Ohio State since that, I mean, it's pretty close right next to Michigan. I'll definitely visit that. Right. And then North Carolina and Tennessee, that's going to be over March break, too. I haven't really figured out the exact date.
As far as the decision goes, I know you told me, you're going to kind of visit these schools and take a little bit of time to think about things. When would you like to make a decision, and when do you think you're going to make a decision for your college choice?
When I'd like to, have this whole recruiting process to be over with would probably be in the summertime, in July or August. Kind of make a decision and pick a school. But, the commitment could happen any time before then, in the next couple months. If I feel
you feel comfortable?
If I feel at that school, there's not a better place I'm going to see, or I'm not going to feel more comfortable at any other place. I'll commit then. It doesn't really matter to me if I get it done early. I'm definitely not going to drag this on and have it going into my senior season. Just not happen.
Absolutely, it makes sense. Get it out of the way. Focus on your senior season, and hopefully winning a state championship for your school. But are you going to be a guy once you commit? Are you going to try to help recruit other players in your class? I'm sure you're going to be going to a bunch of events, different camps and combines this summer where you're going to meet a lot of the top players in your class. Once you choose that school, are you going to try to help recruit some other players that you know and you meet along the way to that school?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like I said, I'm a very competitive kid, and wherever I show national championships, so I'm definitely gonna start doing that right when I find a school. Try to get the best players to follow me to school I choose, just because I want to win. So.
Talked about your summer. I know you're going, to the Rivals camp down in, I think it's in New Jersey in April. Do you have any other camps or combines planned right now? Are you thinking about maybe getting to a Nike camp to try to get an invite to the opening or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying. I really want to get an invite to the opening. That's a goal of mine. So I'm definitely going to try to get to a Nike camp. I am going to get to a Nike camp. I'm just trying to figure out what's for me. But same with the Rivals. We try to get the invite to the Rivals, the top 100 in Baltimore. So, I'm just going to keep working, and hopefully I get a chance to compete in these big-time national events.
What do you feel that you tight end was a tight end, and what are some things you're going to be working on this summer ahead of your senior season?
Things I do well. I definitely think my blocking has gotten really, really good. I can still improve on that, definitely, just by technique and getting my strength up. But I think I'm a type of tight end that I have a very big body, and I'm huge for a junior in terms of my size. But I feel like I'm very athletic too. I can play out of the slot. You can split me out wide, and I think I'm going to win the matchup most of the time, just because. I don't know. I just use my body really well. I have great hands. I attack the ball at the highest point, and I think my athletic ability is it's really good for a kid my size.
Well, great. This definitely sounds like everything an Ohio State fan and many other fans across college football would want to have in their program. So, Chris, thank you very much for coming on the show today. We wish you the best of luck, and we'll be sure to talk soon.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me, man.